Hi, I'm Robbie Delaney. My wife Caroline and I started Muddy River back in 2011 with 35 bottles a day and a still named Freedom built in my parents' backyard. Year by year, we steadily grew the company into 6,000 square feet, our second location, taking our 30 bottles a day production to 1,300 bottles a day production. This is our first 4-year barrel down. We've outgrown our space in Belmont, so now we're moving the entire production upriver, up the Catawba, up Dutchman's Creek. Our new home will be the Mount Holly Cotton Mill, where we're doing a full historic restoration. I'm gonna blow up the building with rum.
Don't mind me, just taking a little pre-drink.
Now, one other important part, we should taste it and see what it tastes like.
My least favorite task here, moving barrels. If you jack it up with a pallet rack, you might notice the whole stack is like that, and then you're like, oh, great.
Going from 6,000 square feet to 20,000 square feet, we'll not only manufacture, bottle, and package our rum, we'll also have a full-service cocktail bar with a restaurant, private event spaces, a venue for concerts, shows, and festivals. Follow along as we transform this property from mill to still. Under the Main Street Bridge, just cleaning up, part of festival land. I think we're gonna put the roller coaster right there. Cheers. Even Keith's doing Hula Friday now.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Can we get a thumbs up? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The well guys aren't here. Hopefully we find water.
Looking for a branch to water witch with.
And we're looking for wild cherry because wild cherry sticks to the water the best, right?
That's what the old timers say to use.
That's awesome. Yeah, but since we couldn't find a cherry tree on an entire 5 acres, I had to...
We're going to use a fork and stick. Any of them will pull. Just the old timers say to use the wild cherry.
Yeah, of course. We just
Here's
didn't have
what
it.
we can find.
You need a knife?
Because we're about to walk ourselves to death looking for it.
How is this supposed to work? It steers you in the right direction?
It'll point down.
Right. It does actually start to pull right here.
That's my good luck. I don't know how this is supposed to work.
Let me see that. Here, take that. Just hold it tight. You don't want
Hold it tight?
You want to keep it from turning.
I don't feel dumb at all.
Right in here is actually pulling.
Oh, what the hell was that?
Did that turn?
Yes!
Yeah, that's, this is actually pulling right here. And we'll probably...
Can I make that do that again?
Yeah, I want a keener. I want something more.
This was very aggressive.
Yeah.
Right in there, this is starting to pull. I want a keener.
It's not doing it. Oh, it's trying.
Go slow. Walk slow.
God, it
A lot
just
of it
moved.
now is put down.
It freaked me out the first time it did it.
Mm-hmm. I think
Look, it just did it again. It's like it's pulsing.
Yeah.
Some Ouija, witchcraft, juju. I guess that's kind of fitting for a rum distillery, huh? See that right one?
Mm-hmm.
That right one just like... That's where I was standing when he said, hey, that's a cherry tree. And everywhere else.
It will move it. Anything else I can't
Oh, look at that. Holy crap. That is so weird.
The ideal way to do it, what they say, won't circle, pick a place out there or flag it. Try to find a place on either side. You follow one vein out, and then find another one and try to find a place where it crosses.
I mean, that's where it wants to be.
And right in there is where the pulling won't go.
I mean, that's it.
You did not do that, right?
Always my right hand. I don't understand why it's always
But
my right hand.
you're not, you
I'm
know,
not doing that, no.
Come here, boss.
kind of crazy, isn't it?
Take this limb and do it like that.
Yep.
Right here. That's where I keep hitting it, right here.
Yeah, it does pull down hard right there.
You saw that on the thing, right?
Yep. The ends are not twisting in my hand, it's bending that stick. You see that leaf right
Bending the
there?
freaking stick.
That leaf's not twisting.
So badass.
I'm holding it.
Oh, that's got to be our spot, man.
I've seen the wells of dirt be filled in the desert left to
Of course, we find water under a tree.
and I felt the rain through my veins to see the wells open again. And the high now chain. You give your spirit when I give my life away.
Basically, we're going to put that lower window profile of these things. It's basically, these guys can't even see them on these ones, you know, they're so old. So here's the monotonous part. I have to mark all these guys. That's what we end up with. I want to show you where I'm getting all this stuff from. So these are the 1875 windows, the sash profiles. So that's why I have to match.
And by the magic of television,
Yeah,
we have the pieces that we need.
coming out of the oven.
Is that the right way?
Yeah. So this is one of the Franken windows. That's one window that we salvaged. That came from another window that we salvaged, another piece we salvaged. Made these one with the profile. Made those. And pop that one in there. And there's one window. And they float. So we can put the glass in there. Everything floats just enough for expansion of the wood. So that's all we got left. that came from the building, pretty much. So I guess run off to the side now, wait for paint.
I don't know, Wu-Tang Killer bees on the store. I saw, who was it I saw? Ghostface Killer I saw in Buffalo at a hardcore punk show. It was rad.
I'm Muddy River's newest convert. We're just organizing some merch. Trying to just get them all hung out to see, you know, like on display so everyone can see it. Look how cute those are, they're so tiny. Those long sleeve ones are so comfortable and soft. I'm good. Did you want to do a little tasting? Yeah, we do $5 tasting, so we can taste up to 7 different varieties of the rums that we have available if you guys are interested. Yeah, so we don't have like a cocktail bar. We're actually getting ready to open a cocktail bar in April up in Mount Holly. Yeah, so we'll be able to do the full service beverage. So right now our limitations are just allowing to do little tastes. Yeah, if you guys want to come on in, yeah, absolutely.
We've got this SS Brewtech tank that we've had for almost since as long as I've worked here. Bought this with like a bunch of other kegs and stuff that Robbie found being sold by this place that was going out of business or whatever. We bought a bunch of stuff. Anyway, we've been thinking like, what can we use this for? And we had some ideas. We thought maybe we'd start making beer one day with it, which we still might. But right now, Trevor is going to take it and borrow it for Firehawk. They're going to do a limited release beer. I think it's an Oktoberfest run they're going to do, and they need more little brew systems. So they're going to borrow this and get it out of my hair for a little while, and then we'll take it back when we move, I guess. So that's cool. And Trevor's the same, you know, Trevor who he like builds out our controllers for our new controllers for the stills, and he's actually working on you know, enhancing our bottling line too. So I think we're gonna have a corker on there, so we won't have to hammer them down on the Queen Charlottes all the time anymore. As soon as that thing's ready to go.
Is it y'all's first time to Muddy River?
Yes.
Nice, well welcome. This one's my favorite right here. This is our Carolina Basil rum. This one's really good, like for a mojito. Honestly, like last night I was drinking some of this and I just did a little splash of soda water and some lemonade. Perfect. What do you think? Did he say I like that one? Nice, yeah, that one's my favorite. That's what I was just telling them, that one's my favorite. With the basil one too, Tom, one of the gentlemen that works here, he'll soak chicken and fish in this. So he cooks a lot with it. He makes pasta sauce out of it or adds it instead of white wine. He'll add a little bit of this.
Totally good, thank you.
Of course, yeah, no worries. Glad you guys came in. Yeah, so this is our current space. It's about 6,000 square feet. So we'll go to 20,000 with event space, with like live music, that kind of stuff. Right. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, take care, y'all.
There's a SunDrop manufacturing plant in Gastonia for a long time, and I think they closed down a couple years ago. And the guy who owned that plant, you know, long story short, ended up becoming friends with Robbie. And we got the opportunity to go out there when they were moving out and kind of take our pick of stuff they had. SunDrop, yeah. It's like a soda brand or pop brand that we have here locally. This is gonna house like all the power and like control units, I guess, of our new stills. Well, not new stills, but our new still controls. Jake and I really have been like, on our time when we have some spare time, coming in here and like taking out all the wires and separating it out in these buckets. So all the little blue wires are in one, little jumper cable things are in another and stuff like that. This is all really exciting to me because Trevor's redoing all the stills. So like, I think the possibilities with this box are a lot greater than the old control box we're using back there. Just nerdy crap to be excited about, but I'm a nerd. And it's also like gonna be, you know, easier overall for us to just do everything we want to do when we have more modernized equipment like this. Trevor brought a beer.
But he also is an owner over at Firehawk. So hence, here.
Here, sorry I didn't have any nicer glasses to use. No.
This one's based off of kind of like the same style as Anchor Steam.
Yeah.
Open ferment.
Okay.
Let's go anywhere.
Hello there. Howdy.
Ready?
All right. Later.
Let's go. Don't need a rainbow. rainbow or 4 clover fields. We'll open the sky, make the clouds disappear. For every day that the world makes us feel like giving up, we'll make our own luck. Perfect picture, I'm all good as long as I'm with you. Oh, let's go. We don't need a rainbow or 4 clover fields. We'll open the sky, make the clouds.
That divining rod ain't doing us any good right now. We got 180 feet in the ground.
We'll make our own
Hopefully we find water.
This week, we did a barrel pick. For this particular client, they're remote, so they didn't get a chance to come out here and taste different stuff, but we picked several different barrels that they could choose from, and then Robbie climbed up on top of our big barrel stack up here and hammered away at a couple bungs so that we could pull out samples from each barrel.
Easy peasy. That was fun, I like doing stuff like that.
We took those samples up front, recorded our barrel numbers, and then proofed those to the target proof for the client in this scenario, and then just gave them samples from each different barrel.
Nothing's more fun than pouring the liquor out of a mason jar, said nobody ever. Oh my God, that smells like freaking bourbon. Smell that, it almost has a corny sour taste to it. Right?
Yeah. They'll taste it and then get back to us, let us know their thoughts, and then maybe pick one of those barrels. Typically our yield for these barrels goes from between 300 and 400 bottles, depending on the age and the proof you want to go for. Sometimes it can be less than that if it's a super old barrel. Typically places that'll do this will be maybe a liquor store or a whole ABC board in the North Carolina state, or maybe a restaurant or a private individual. Maybe you just want to get a full barrel of rum, but you want it to be your own thing. So you pick a barrel with us, we bottle it in the Queen Charlotte label with an extra label on there that says you did this pick.
Here's chill mode. Here is excited mode. Wait, that's chill mode. That's excited mode. And then party mode. Yeah.
Season. Seizure season.
Okay, yeah, that's enough of that. This is our future corking machine. Right now, it's a can crusher. So what happens here is this bottle goes in, and then BAM! Puts that cork on it, and then it'll come back up, how they just, but that'll smash the corks on instead of us hammering it on a table, which is dangerous and slow. This will be activated when the bottle goes in, and our buddy Trev Dog is going to build that for us. So, thanks, Trev Dog.
Oh, can we change the intro video song?
Yeah.
Do you have another backup that's not rap music? I don't think it's us. It's not that I don't like it, I just don't know if it's us. Yeah, maybe my choice of music's not ideal. Rita, do you got any suggestions?
What does your brand identify as?
I don't know.
What do you identify as?
Sublime and 311.
Yeah, well.
Sublime and 311?
I know, that sounds great.
Yeah.
I don't even know why.
You don't know Sublime or 311?
I know the name, I just don't know what.
You can't quit, Rita, you're fired. That's it, I'm done, I'm leaving.
Where are you?
Hey, I'm at the still, where are you at?
Oh, they found water.
They found water?
Yeah.
They found water.
They don't think it's enough, though.
Oh, come on, man. No.